Assalamu alaikum, United States of America, Ukrainian. This Miss Shamika Michelle Reed at 99 Names of Allah by Quran Brown. Now, what I was wondering was that, listen, now that trolley, right, that the illegal immigrants had, right, on the market, on the side street and stuff like that, right, went down there yesterday early, right. They weren't selling anything and there wasn't that many of them out there. Now all of a sudden, now they're selling good fruit, all type of stuff. I'm like, oh, for real? And the whole point of the matter is that big giant black snake, you wouldn't be surprised if we was actually walking on that Mojave. I know. Because you can actually see the ground go up, go down, go up, go down. Right. And then you see the little snake cord, big giant Mojave. Oh my goodness. So I'm like, Smugger Jelly said he would probably land on the Mojave entertaining them. I know, but yeah, just looking at it, right? So I'm like, okay, right, it was just like this so-called check cashing place, right? Now, wasn't that open, right? But two were stores when we got here. So, the way that the time is, I'm like, okay, where the hell is everybody else getting all that doggone money from? The illegal immigrants getting all that money from. So, the whole point of the matter is, right, you have to understand what that timer is, though, too. Right. The illegal immigrants' pictures are up in those stores. See, it's called, what is that called, Smugger Jelly, when they be, it's not boosting. Right. But when they bag snatch and run out the store. Oh, that's what they were doing because that's what the picture stated. Oh, they were actually going into the stores. Right. This man right here, right, when he opens up. When he opens up, right, he has a bunch of pictures of illegal immigrants. Oh my goodness. In the inside of the stores. Oh no. Carrying his product out the store. Oh no. Here's what I'm trying to tell you in the other stores, right? Oh my goodness. Their face is there. And I told him, I said, excuse me, but I had ran into them. Oh my goodness. I said, I seen them out there. Oh my goodness. Their face is actually sitting there in the doggone store. Oh my goodness. It's like a fresh picture. A booster is someone that buys and sells or goes in there and steals. Right. These Mojaves go into the store. Oh no. They done went into the store, right? Now the man that called me a bunch of BITCHs, all type of stuff, right? Okay, now he's down there on 31st Street, right? So 4 or 5 people actually go into the store. 4 to 5 people actually go into the doggone store. So when they go into the store, right? At first I was spending my little EBT food stamp. You know, my food stamp got expired. And plus it's hurricane season, so I'm like, if I do call you, you know what I'm saying, and redo, my address is way up there in Detroit, Michigan, you know what I'm saying, the father house that my father had left. And I'm scared to go back up there because it was hurricane, typhoons just going all the way around. I'm trying to tell you guys. Living in those timers, right, the way that timer is, right, the lights and everything was going out. Oh my goodness. Lights, all type of stuff. Oh my goodness. The house, the wall socket almost got caught on fire. My dad was going down there to change the fuse, like I was saying. So while he was going down there to change the fuse, he looked up. It was hurricane season all the way through. Canada had got caught on fire too. Oh my God. Now this was just last year. So I'm like, you know, God has watched over all of us, but you have to understand, though, too, it's called safety valve, too. You see what I'm saying? Now my little hair is growing back and everything else, but yeah. But the way that them hurricanes and typhoons are, it's a Mojave. Just like that man was in a wheelchair, he was like, I'm like, well, yeah, I can't do anything about the typhoon, the blanket just come down. you know? And I'm like, what are you hollering and screaming for? You know, only God knows, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all be safe out there and watch that big giant ass snake out there. Smugger Jelly, what you doing? He's checking them traps now, right? A lot of time when you do cook that doggone buzzard chicken rooster mixed together, Right. He be hardcore. His meat is hardcore. And then on top of that, right, I was just sitting up here wondering, I'm like, okay, cool. The man mad, okay, over at Burger King, the one I was telling you about, right, with the courtesy cup of water. The food don't even taste right on the inside of there now. Now, I could have swore that all these moms, like I told you, was out here homeless. And when they were out here home, I'm like, how the hell you become a manager, all this and this and that? Just that quick. So he's mad because Windshield is parking on one side and going on the other side. That's what the problem is. So I'm going to see if I can get me some more change out here. So I said, Assalamu alaikum.